Top 30 Cybersecurity Interview Questions and Answers. 1. What is the CI Triad in cybersecurity? Answer. The CI Triad stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These three principles are the foundation of information security. Confidentiality ensures that data is only accessible to authorized users, integrity ensures data remains accurate and unaltered, and availability ensures that data and systems are accessible when needed. 2. What is a firewall and how does it work? Answer. A firewall is a network security device that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on an organization's previously established security policies. It acts as a barrier between a trusted internal network and untested external networks, allowing or blocking traffic based on rules. 3. What is the difference between a virus and a worm? Answer. A virus is a piece of malicious code that attaches itself to a legitimate program or file and requires user action to spread, such as running an infected program. A worm, on the other hand, is a self-replicating program that can spread across a network without user intervention. 4. Explain the concept of zero-day vulnerability. Answer. A zero-day vulnerability is a security flaw in software or hardware that is unknown to the vendor or the public. Hackers can exploit these vulnerabilities before the vendor releases a patch, making them extremely dangerous. 5. What is two-factor authentication, (2FA), and why is it important? Answer. 2FA is a security process in which a user is required to provide two different authentication factors to access a system, typically something they know, example, a password, and something they have, example, a mobile device or a smart card. It enhances security by adding an extra layer of protection against unauthorized access. 6. What is a DDoS attack and how can it be mitigated? Answer. A distributed denial of service (DDoS) attack is an attempt to overwhelm a network, service, or website with a flood of traffic, rendering it unavailable. Mitigation techniques include using traffic filtering, load balancing, and content delivery networks to absorb the attack traffic. 7. Explain the principle of least privilege, POLP. Answer. The principle of least privilege dictates that individuals or systems should only be granted the minimum level of access or permissions necessary to perform their tasks. This reduces the potential damage that can be caused by a compromised account. 8. What is the difference between encryption in transit and encryption at rest? Answer. Encryption in transit refers to securing data as it is being transmitted over a network, ensuring that it cannot be intercepted or read by unauthorized parties. Encryption at rest, on the other hand, involves encrypting data when it is stored on a device or server to protect it from unauthorized access. 9. What is the role of a security information and event management (SIEM) system? Answer. A SIEM system is designed to collect, correlate, and analyze security events and logs from various sources to provide a centralized view of an organization's security posture. It helps in detecting and responding to security incidents. 10. What is a penetration test and why is it important in cybersecurity? Answer. A penetration test, or pen test, is a controlled attempt to identify and exploit vulnerabilities in a system to assess its security. It is important to proactively find and address security weaknesses before malicious actors do. 11. Define social engineering in the context of cybersecurity. Answer. Social engineering is the manipulation of individuals to trick them into divulging confidential information or performing actions that compromise security. It often involves psychological manipulation rather than technical attacks. 12. What is a VPN and how does it enhance security and privacy? Answer. A virtual private network, VPN, is a technology that creates a secure and encrypted connection over a less secure network, such as the Internet. It enhances security and privacy by encrypting data and masking the user's IP address. 13. Explain the concept of a security risk assessment. Answer. A security risk assessment is the process of identifying, analyzing, and prioritizing potential security risks within an organization. It helps in understanding vulnerabilities and threats to make informed security decisions. 14. What is the difference between a black hat and a white hat hacker? Answer: Black hat hackers are individuals who engage in hacking activities for malicious and illegal purposes. White hat hackers, also known as ethical hackers, use their skills to identify and fix security vulnerabilities for lawful and ethical purposes. 15. What is multi-factor authentication, MFA, and why is it important? Answer: MFA is a security process that requires users to provide 2 or more authentication factors to access a system. It adds an extra layer of security, making it more difficult for unauthorized individuals to gain access. 16. What is a security policy, and why is it important for an organization? Answer: A security policy is a set of rules and guidelines that define an organization's approach to security. It is important for creating a consistent and structured security framework, ensuring that employees understand and follow security practices. 17. Explain the concept of a data breach and its implications. Answer: A data breach is an unauthorized access, disclosure, or exposure of sensitive or confidential data. It can lead to financial losses, reputational damage, legal consequences, and identity theft. 18. What is the OWASP Top 10, and why is it significant in web application security? Answer: The OWASP Top 10 is a list of the 10 most critical web application security risks. It is significant because it helps organizations prioritize and address common vulnerabilities that could be exploited by attackers. 19. What is the role of a security incident response plan, and why is it necessary? Answer: A security incident response plan outlines the steps an organization should take when a security incident occurs. It is necessary to minimize the impact of incidents, maintain business continuity, and learn from each event to improve security. 20. Explain the concept of access control and its types. Answer: Access control is the process of regulating who or what can access specific resources or systems. Types include discretionary access control, DAC, mandatory access control, MAC, and role-based access control, RBAC. 21. What is a public key infrastructure, PKI, and how does it support security? Answer: PKI is a system of hardware, software, policies, and standards that provide secure authentication and encryption by using public and private keys. It supports security by enabling secure communication, digital signatures, and data integrity. 22. What is a security token, and how is it used in authentication? Answer: A security token is a physical device or software application used to generate one-time passwords or codes for authentication. It adds an extra layer of security, especially in two-factor authentication. 23. Explain the concept of a honeypot in cybersecurity. Answer: A honeypot is a decoy system or network designed to attract and trap potential attackers. It helps security professionals study and analyze the tactics and techniques of cybercriminals. 24. What is the role of a Chief Information Security Officer, CISO, in an organization? Answer: The CISO is responsible for overseeing and managing an organization's information security program. This includes setting security policies, managing security personnel, and ensuring compliance with security standards and regulations. 24. 25. What is the purpose of network segmentation in cybersecurity? Answer: Network segmentation is the practice of dividing a network into smaller, isolated segments. It helps contain and mitigate the impact of security breaches, as well as limit lateral movement for attackers. 26. Explain the concept of a software vulnerability and how it can be mitigated. Answer: A software vulnerability is a weakness in an application or system that can be exploited by attackers. Mitigation involves keeping software up to date, using secure coding practices, and applying patches and updates. 27. What is a man-in-the-middle (MITM) attack, And how can it be prevented? Answer: a MITM attack is when an attacker intercepts and possibly alters communication between two parties. It can be prevented through encryption, strong authentication, and network monitoring. 28. What is the purpose of a security audit, and how does it differ from a security assessment? Answer: a security audit is a systematic evaluation of an organization's security policies, practices, and controls to ensure compliance and effectiveness. A security assessment is a broader evaluation of security risks and vulnerabilities. 29. Explain the concept of ransomware and best practices for dealing with it. Answer: ransomware is a type of malware that encrypts a victim's data and demands a ransom for decryption. Best practices include regular backups, security awareness training, and not paying ransoms. 30. What is the importance of user training and awareness in cybersecurity? Answer: user training and awareness are critical as most security breaches result from human error. Educated and aware users are less likely to fall for social engineering attacks and are more likely to follow security policies and best practices. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell notification icon for our upcoming updates.